Hey YouTube, Fuzz here, welcome back to Final Fantasy IX. Today we're going to continue on with our stat maxing by levelling our characters, and we're going to be doing so in Vile Island. So previously when we were levelling by getting experience, we were doing so by killing the Grand Dragons over outside of Gizmaluke's Grotto, and the experience from that is a little bit lackluster from about level 50 onwards. So the best place to come and do your farming is on Vile Island, where we can fight the Yan enemies. Now I should say that even though this is the best place, eventually from about level 70 onwards things are really going to slow down, unfortunately. And I do have Zidane KO'd at the moment, and you may be wondering why when you see that in battle, so I thought I'd mention it. It's just because I don't want him to get experience at the moment, since I've only got the one dark matter until Quina gets to level 69. So it's not a big deal. It would be better if I could get a Yan to cast Virus onto Zidane, since he would be able to obviously stay alive, but also the experience wouldn't be lost that he's not getting then, because it's distributed amongst the other party members. But again, not a big deal. Since Zidane has to stay in the party anyway, I'm happy for the other characters to get to level 99. As I start bringing other party members in, Zidane's going to max out anyhow, so that's not a big deal. But for now, Quina's needing the dark matter, which Zidane is going to require from level 61. So until Quina gets to 69, I don't want him to be collecting experience. And now I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to do these battles, and they're fairly simple. First of all, you'll need to come over to Vile Island itself over here, and then run around anywhere really. You can run around in the forest or on the plains outside. It makes no real difference. The Yans are what you're going to encounter. And what you're going to want to do is just toggle battle assist on and off. This is the fastest way to farm these. And have Quina at the top slot, occupying the top party member slot. Because the first thing you're going to want to do is disable their counter attacks, which they do after every single attack you put out against them, by casting Night. And yeah, unfortunately sometimes they are going to kill your party members if they get an attack off, but hopefully that isn't going to be the case. Now whenever somebody's doing a spell animation, have another character get ready to attack but not attack, so as to stop them from waking up from their sleep. I should also mention as well that you do require everybody to have the unfortunately Night Mist, which is rare but it can happen. You need everybody to have the passive ability that stops you from going to sleep. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. Not Loudmouth, that's the silence. Insomniac, that's the one, it's just come to me. But you should have that learned. And hopefully the counter attack from the one that didn't go to sleep won't kill us here. Float, that's fine. And we'll be able to finish these guys off. They take 2 hits at max damage to die. So a couple of AoE abilities. Thomas is great from Dagger here. Cherry Blossom from Freya with the max damage toggle. And that will see you through, even if you get 3, which you can get 3 of these in a single fight. And you can get them quite commonly as well. If you do have Zidane alive, then make sure he's stealing, of course, since you want to power up his thievery ability at the same time. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Let's run around in the forest, and we'll see if we can encounter a threesome. That sounds wrong, but you know what I mean. It's another twosome. Oh, a back attack, so we'll see how we get through this. So far, I've not had much luck, have I, in showing you how to do this. So we might have to resurrect a few folks here. Back attack plus comet is not a nice combination. Oh, I forgot. Auto life. Whoop-de-doo-dah. So since we've got night casting, I'm just going to have a Thomas targeting the Yans, but won't actually select it until night has gone off. There we go. Now we can go ahead with that. Waste our Phoenix down. And we need to bring Freya's bar up and have the dragon ability Cherry Blossom selected while the casting animation for this is going on. And once it has and the night hasn't come off, we can see, we can go ahead and cast that, and that will end quite nicely. So some of their counter attacks are very, very nasty indeed. They do all sorts of mean stuff, such as casting Comet, as you've seen. but they can also eject your party members from battle completely. And you will get a game over if a party member is ejected with other members being killed. So to start with, when you first come here, you are going to want to be saving a little bit more regularly until you get into the flow of things. But as things get a little bit easier later on, then obviously you can just risk a few battles before continuing on. Did that ability miss from Quina? So we got Virus there. I should talk about Virus for a moment. Because with Virus, you're going to that's going to disable the experience gain on the character that's got it, in this case Freya. But the experience isn't wasted, because the experience that character would have got is instead shared amongst the other party members that are alive and don't have the Virus status active. But obviously you are going to want to remove it using vaccines as soon as possible. Vaccines you can get from... Did I use that? No, I didn't. Oh no, I did. That's just silence that's on Freya now. Vaccines can be purchased from shops and whatnot, where you can purchase items. And I wanted to show you a threesome, but I'm just not being able to get it, which is really annoying. So Snort is what kicks your party members out. Auto life and auto regen can be very useful. But again, with Snort, your experience is shared amongst those that aren't kicked out, so it's not a big deal. Obviously, it makes the battle harder to survive. But that's about it, really. So we'll go for another battle here. See what we get. Ah, threesome. Fantastic. That's what I wanted. And I get the upper hand this time. It's about time, isn't it? So what we want to do is start off with Knight. Have Freya, once Knight is casting, get Cherry Blossom ready, or you can have Dagger, get a Thomas ready, it makes no difference either way. And once Knight is successful, we'll go ahead with that, and then once Freya starts casting Cherry Blossom, we'll get the Thomas ability ready. Speed this up. That'll stop Knight from falling off, you see, by holding this menu prompt open. And then we can go ahead and cast it, and that's the end. A nice 42,000 XP shared amongst our party members, with the level up ability, of course, equipped. And this is the method we're going to be using now, all the way to level 99. So it can be a bit of a slog, a bit of a chore, but stick at it and you'll get there. Alright then folks, well that's what I wanted to show you today, so hopefully this is going to help you. Don't forget to check out Thomas's walkthrough, make sure you're wearing the correct equipment. If you're following along with the path I'm doing, that's path B. So just make sure you change the equipment round as and when is necessary to max out your stats. Don't forget to follow the equipment, or use the equipment that requires the most amount of levels first to get that out of the way, and then go down to the fewer level equipment after that. But I have gone through the equipment before, I haven't changed it for this episode, I'm still using it. But that's it for me for today. What we are going to do next time, actually, because obviously it's not going to be fun for you to watch me grinding XP over and over, is I'm going to be showing you how to collect some different trophies and whatnot, and achievements if you're playing on the Steam version, but trophies for the PS4, so that we can start working towards the Platinum. It's a bit of a goal to get towards that because of the few things that we're going to need to do, but we'll make a start on it. So thanks for stopping by today, folks, and I'll see you next time.